Hey guys, welcome back to GeoGuessr Play Along. So for today's maps we're going to play a rural world, no move, and then we will play a balanced world, NMPZ. So let's start with a rural world, let's go. So 1 minute has started, and so this is very dry. And we have a Gen 2 camera here, so this is probably South Africa or Australia. I'm thinking more South Africa here. I've seen a lot of this kind of Gen 2 camera in South Africa. But let's look at the bollards. Are they Australian bollards though? That is a bit of a concern. Yeah, they should be Australian. We've got the red reflector, so they should be Australian bollards. So where in Australia is this? It's very dry and there are hardly any plants, so I'm thinking it's super dry up here in Western Australia somewhere, so maybe, I don't know, could it be on this main road with the Gen 2 camera? I think it's vaguely around here. It could be still quite far off. Australia is a big country. Oh, actually, it was South Australia. Wow, wow. I think that's yeah, that was an interesting round. You rarely see South Australia with so few trees like that. Yeah, interesting. Very, very remote location there. Cool. Wow. Nice. Okay. So, not a great start for me. Well done, the leader getting close there. Very good score. Next round. Okay, what could this be? This is this low cam? I think this might be a low camera, so it should be Japan. It does feel like Japan with this wall here. Where in Japan should I go? Where in Japan? It's quite dark. We've got a lot of trees. I mean, this could be anywhere in the mountains, really. Probably somewhere along the main island of Japan. So maybe just hedge around here, Nagano, in the mountains. How tropical or how cold does this look? The trees seem fairly generic, really. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell how what the latitude looks like on this location. Yeah, so I'm going to go around Nagano. Let's try. And it was further south, actually, quite close to Kochi, so well done if you got close there. Next round. Okay, so we have quite a bad road. It has a very kind of Russian or Ukrainian feel to it. Possibly even Ukraine. The roads tend to be quite bad quality in Ukraine, I find. So where in Ukraine should I go? We've got a lot of poles, but I don't know what they mean. This could be Russia as well. This could easily be Russia. I think it's one of those two countries. It's quite green, so I don't think it's somewhere too cold, although it could be. Our rural world does have some quite baity locations, so yeah, I think I'm going to go Ukraine. I think I'm going to go quite north and quite east as well, in case it's Russia. Let's go around there. And it was Ukraine. It was southwest, so I chose the wrong side of Ukraine, but at least I got the country right. So yeah, well done to Zellerfisch. Now we have all these palms, so this feels, I would say, very Malaysian. That's my first thought, with the way all these palm trees look. Now let's see. We have road lines. They are white road lines. A little bit faded, not very clear. So could this be Borneo as well? This could be Indonesian Borneo. That's also a possibility here. I'm thinking definitely either Indonesia or Malaysia, but because of the way the road looks, I may be inclined to go Indonesia, probably in Borneo. It could very easily be Malaysia as well, but I think I'm going to try this. Let's try maybe this road. because I think it could be mainland Malaysia as well. It was Malaysia. It was actually Sabah. So yeah, interesting. Got the right island, not the right country. Yeah, 2,500 points. Could have been better. Could have been worse there. Next round. And last round. Let's see. So again, very very tropical. Okay, we have a pole. Does that mean anything to me? Not too sure. Doesn't look like a Thai pole. Should be Southeast Asia here. It's the vibe I'm getting. Could be Sri Lanka as well. And it could be Indonesia. It could be the Philippines. They're my main options here. Not sure about this house. Not too sure. Tough one. Very tough one. What do I go for here? It feels like just a very typical kind of Southeast Asian location. Because of the poll, I don't think I'm going to go Thailand. Also, the street light doesn't look Thai. That's all I can say really. Nothing else gives me a specific country, so I'm going to go Philippines. Not confident at all on this, but oh, okay. I got a badge, nice. Okay. Oh, we're in Sabah again. I was 917 kilometers away, so glad I guessed fairly south in the Philippines. And Sabah was the best part it could be in another country for my score. So let's have a look. Okay, 13,000 points. Not that great. Not that great. A lot of a very Asia heavy seed. Australia, I was just too far away to get a good score. And yeah, most of these I was kind of in the right region, but just a little too far away to get a good collection of points, I guess. So yeah, let's see how the rest of you did. So we're in 42nd place, and 144 people played in total. So let's have a look at the top 20 here. We've got Zellerfisch in first with 20.4k points. Very well done. Giovanni in second with 19.1. Tim Schnitzel with 18.1. Someone with no name with 18.0. Geoholic with 16.7. Save the Snail with 16.7. Nutbags with 16.5. Thermal Ionizer with 16.3. Mitchell with 16.2. And Vic with 15.8. And let's see the top 20 as well. So, yep. What do we have? Ukraine. Most people getting Ukraine. A lot of us further east than the actual location. What else? A lot of you getting close there, so good stuff, good stuff. And a lot of people in the middle of Australia. I was too far out in the northwest, so I probably should have hedged a little bit more. It's difficult to hedge in Australia because a lot of it isn't covered, so wherever you're going to end up hedging, you might not be, if it's a good hedge, it might not necessarily be near a good road to get points. So yeah, GG's everybody. Let's move on to a balanced world. Let's see if I can get a good score in this time. Okay, let's go. Right. What is this going to be? We've got a lot of litter, and honestly, I can't see very much else. I don't even know what continent this could be on. We have I'm not sure if that's a bicycle or a motorbike. And we've got a person here. That really doesn't tell me too much. Is that a house over there with stilts? I have a feeling that it could be, which might make me want to guess Cambodia. In any case, that does look fairly Asian, I think, so do I go Cambodia here? The road doesn't look very Cambodian, but I mean, maybe it's a good hedge for the whole region. I think it's going to be hard to get close here, so let's go close to Phnom Penh. Okay, it was Malaysia. Okay, cool. Yeah, interesting location there. Very difficult to see any good clues. Right. I think we're driving on the left here. Yeah, this should be Southern Africa. I think so. Probably something like Botswana. The houses look very Southern African, and the landscape does as well. So, is this Botswana? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Um, so let's think about the landscape. Quite it looks quite generic Botswanan. This area is very dry, so probably not here. Maybe up towards the east. Maybe maybe if I hedge on this road, maybe up here. Maybe Francistown is a good guess to go. Because it could be up in the north. It could be closer to Gaborone as well. We have buildings, so probably near a town. Okay, oh, I'll take that. We were 75 kilometers off, so yeah, happy with that score. Nice. Let's move on. Right, that pole looks very Brazilian to me, and the houses do as well. So this should be Brazil. Brazil is a big country, so where in Brazil should I go? We've got quite orange soil. It's quite green and lush as well, so not too many mountains. It doesn't feel like it's in the Amazon or around there. But question, is it going to be closer to here or closer to here? That is the question. This is a tough one because I'm getting a bit northern vibes and I'm getting a bit southern vibes as well, to be honest. So this could be very difficult to guess in. Hmm. Maybe I just maybe I just go in the middle near Espirito Santo or something. Let's try that. Well, yeah, I was going to say it's maybe too hilly there, but it was further to the west near the Paraguay border. Okay, so 1,600 points. Got the right country, but still way too far off to get a decent score. Next round. Okay, FA. Don't know if that's going to help. Probably not much. So we have some ships, and we've got what I think is a river. This feels Latin American. We've got a sign. Can't read anything, but I don't know. That sign reminds me of Mexico, but I think could this be Mexico? It feels like it could be something like Yucatan, but it could be Uruguay or something as well. It could be Argentina. But we've got this kind of dirt road, almost whitish looking dirt road. Dirt road could be Yucatan. And landscape and the houses look a bit like they could be. So I think I'm going to try Yucatan. Could be wrong. Not sure about this pole here. Not sure at all. Where's a big river? I don't know if there are any big rivers in Yucatan, so that's a problem. But we got the right region, so yeah, that's good. That's good. We were close to the coast in Celestun. Nice. Yeah. So next round. Okay. White center lines, I think. What could this be though? So this shouldn't be Canada with the white lines. No idea what these blue things are. I don't think they're going to help. But where could this be? It feels maybe northern Scandinavia somewhere. So is this northern Sweden or it shouldn't be Norway because of the white line. Norway would have yellow center lines. It could be like super far north Finland, maybe. So they're kind of my options. I can't think of anywhere else that fits in the world at the moment, other than North Sweden or North Finland. We have a mountain, so mountains in Sweden are here. I think there are some mountains up in Finland. The very far north somewhere. Maybe I'm going to just hedge on this road. Oh, cool. It was Finland. Okay, and in Ratatama. Nice. So, yeah, happy I got that one. That was a better seed for me. So let's see the summary. I'm in the lead with 18,500 points. So, yeah, a very nice comeback there. Even though Brazil was a bit off and Malaysia getting in the wrong country, I'm happy with that one. So let's see how you guys did. So yeah, I'm in first with 18.5. So how many people played first? So 138 people played. So yeah, let's see. I'm in first with 18.5. Reintier with 17.0. Sorry, I don't know how to say your name. Geoholic with 16.7. Major Micro with 16.4. Calamity X7 with 16.3. Save the Snail with 16.2. Advisory with 16.1. And Zellerfish with 15.9. Red Pork with 15.6. And Nutbags with 15.4. And GG's to everybody. And let's look at the top 20 here. So, yeah, this was a very interesting one. The main kind of bait about this is you don't normally see mountains in Finland, but you do see them sometimes in the very far north of Finland. But yeah, that was a very unusual round. We had that Asian round. We just really couldn't see much. I think Malaysia typically looks cleaner than that, so that was just a very, very baity location. Yeah, but a very interesting location. A lot of us in Cambodia, a lot in the Philippines, a lot in Indonesia, so yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. Botswana. Almost everyone getting in Botswana. That was quite a typical look of Botswana, quite a generic landscape you get in Botswana. And Brazil, a lot of us all over the country, so yeah, a tough one there. And Yucatan. So yeah, the main thing for me was the kind of how whitish the soil looked. Yucatan has very almost sandy beach looking kind of soil on the roads a lot of the time, and the look of the kind of white buildings was very Yucatan thing. So yeah, that's what did it for me. So I will be posting the links to the challenges for Tuesday's video. Um, so yeah, thanks everyone for watching and playing along, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.